Hi, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is for Leos for January 8th through the 15th. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless, so whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you feel like it may resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube, and once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social medias, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. Yeah, let's hope this. Yeah, God, Holy Spirit, guiding divine life, prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Leos. Let's go. Yeah, so basically somebody can't delay this Six of Pentacles, this prosperity and abundance that coming in towards you, but it's something about somebody receiving some type of message about a Six of Pentacles as well. This prosperity and abundance, take it as it resonates. It could be about some people not giving to them anymore. Yeah, I cannot make this shit up. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they can't delay this Six of Pentacles from coming in towards you, but that somebody has received a message that people aren't giving to them anymore. They're walking away. Like, they've already received, people aren't giving to them anymore. That's crazy work. And that could have somebody spiraling, because people are moving away from them and walking away by any means necessary. They don't give a fuck. Like, they like, nah, I'm straight. They've already received this message, and they can't delay people walking away. Yeah, people don't want to give to them or give to this situation anymore. This shit is genuinely over, and they know it. Yeah, that's what's... Ooh, something popping. Somebody received some type of information that they're not getting any type of funding or any type of, like, they're not coming back around. King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be a whole community. Aries, Leo. They're heavily in their head with the Four of Swords because they burn all of their bridges when it comes to this stability. They're in their head about this money and prosperity or stability that they were trying to keep hidden. But the fact that everybody's following their intuition through all the defamation, the lies, the illusions, as well as the hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, this shit is over. They already know this. They was trying to keep something hidden about somebody winning something, and they're crying over spilled milk because of an investigation that they're binded to. But also the fact that you pulled your energy back. But also, whatever demon devil entity that they were working with pulled their energy back too. They're being investigated for these deals that they made behind the scenes that they were trying to keep hidden. And you set healthy boundaries with them with the King of Swords energy, and everybody's cutting through all the bullshit and manipulation with the Ten of Wands energy. They can't delay this because everything has been exposed. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. They can't delay the Wheel of Fortune being in your favor, as well as you getting wish fulfillment. I can't show that she's naked, but it's something about a king. A King of Pentacles could be like moving forward, or this change is coming in, they're pulling themselves first and following their intuition. You could be a High Priestess energy, doesn't have to be, but you step forward in Emperor energy. Yeah, they know it's a missed opportunity because you're standing up for yourself. You could be the High Priestess energy or the Emperor energy that's standing up for themselves, 252, or both, standing up for yourselves and following your intuition. And this King of Wands already got the message that people not giving to this bullshit anymore. They're done. Yeah, a whole community. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, when it comes to these partnerships, people don't want to work with them anymore. If you want me here. Yeah, Nine of Cups energy, because people are putting themselves first. There's something about these partnerships coming to light. They were really naive with the Page of Cups energy, Chariot card, because you're moving forward. Ten of Swords, they can't move forward. Whatever forward movement that they thought they were going to have, they were naive in thinking they were going to be able to move forward with this. This is Ten of Swords. This shit is over. It's a Ten of Swords to this Ace of Pentacles, and they know it because everybody is awakening to all the bullshit, the lies, illusions, and manipulation from a Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a matriarch, or somebody extremely materialistic, or people that's extremely materialistic that was deceiving people, lying, and tricking people. Take it as it resonates. This cycle has come to an end with the World card, with whatever magic they've been doing, because you're still focused on your path with the Page of Pentacles energy. There's nothing they can do about this. There's somebody that was doing partnering up with people to do this this glamour magic, sex magic, all of that, and they feel like a fool because of the fact that you're innocent. Ten of Pentacles energy. You're innocent. They feel like a fool because your Ten of Pentacles is coming in. People are giving to you, and then there's a mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, a baby mama energy. That they know everything is just as being served and everything is being balanced out. They know just as being balanced out, and people are walking away left and right. Eight of Cups, especially from this Queen of Wands energy and Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, a baby mama energy, but they're mad about people giving to you. This Queen of Wands, whoever was doing all this glamour magic and sex magic and root work, hoodoo voodoo Santeria, because of your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. They know that the true divine feminine is moving forward whether they like it or not, and there's nothing they can do about this because you're too strong and too pure. They're in their head about your they're paranoid and in their head about the truth coming out. This person that's afraid of the truth coming out could be pregnant as well. Take it as resonates because you set boundaries with the Seven of Wands and they've received this message. They can't delay your forward movement. These third party individuals are being forced to reflect on their past actions. There's nothing they can do about this. Like, it's just what it is. You would be here with me. Yeah. This is a really bad ending. Ten of Swords for them. Ten of Swords sideways. Everything is fine. It's like they're in denial about or trying to resist the inevitable. But this is a really bad ending for them. With the they know there's no coming back from this. These third party individuals that were partnered up, they were expecting you to accept whatever offer they came in with or trying to come in with player energy. But this shit is over. It's a lot of fighting going on about this. About partnerships being exposed. They've already received the message that this whole community wants no parts of these partnerships. And it's like they're trying to resist the inevitable. 2:55 on the clock. It's over. They're self-destructing with the Five of Swords energy. I cannot wait to clarify this. And the Five of Swords energy because of the fact that you're in your soul purpose with the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever work, they're self-destructing about them using their job or whatever work that they were doing is getting caught the fuck back up. And they're losing whatever job that they had. They losing everything from material possessions to livelihoods to accounts that they did that people know about. Like, not just people know about the accounts, they're losing the accounts that people know about and the accounts that they thought people didn't know about. They're losing all of that shit. Like, they're losing access to everything. Because you healed with the Temperance card. This family is going through this family is facing death, bro. It's a death to this cycle for this family. Because you healed and you move forward from past trauma. They already received the message. It's a death to this Nine of Pentacles. It's a death, like, bro. Somebody could have died in the house, take that as release. But it's a death to this Nine of Pentacles. The truth is out. Page of Swords, and they feel hopeless and powerless. This family is spazzing the fuck out. This family is spazzing the fuck out. It's a death to them having access to any of this shit, bro. Knight of Cups energy. None of these assets, even the ones that they thought they reallocated overseas or tried to hide away, has been found. Like, they don't know. With the King of Cups energy. Meanwhile, you sitting back, sitting pretty. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's something about them being helpless about the fact that you... It's like... It's taunting to them about how calm, how relaxed, and in like your emotional intelligence, emotion, and you being emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually stable. This is triggering to them. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but you're in the King of Cups energy. They're angry about this shit because it's like no matter what lie they told, no matter what betrayal they did to you, you stay calm. It's really unsettling for them, to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it feels unsettling for them because it's like they're so used to people lashing out, and it's like that's what they expected to come from you when you found out the truth between these lies, about these lies and betrayals. But your silence is triggering to them because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you actually want. And that's what's scaring them because of the fact that it's not going the way that they thought it was. And they're going through judgment for all these illusions that they caused. And they're going through a major tower. They're being forced to let this go. But it's something also coming to light about a sacrifices that they made that they're getting caught up for. But everything backfired on them. Take that as it resonates. You took back control of your life. You let go and took back control of your life with the Two of Wands. They know it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups because you're following your intuition. You could be the High Priestess energy, or an emperor energy, King of Pentacles. It's something about you standing up for yourself and stepping into your power and or status, following your intuition, whether you're all three of them or one of each. Take it as it resonates, bro. This change is coming in whether they like it or not. The Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor, and that's just that on that. They don't like the fact, that's the message, because it's like they were expecting you to be a certain way, and when you did not give them what they wanted, it's like they look like a fool because of all the shit that they said about you, all the lies that they told about you. Now it's coming back to bite them in the ass even more than usual. It's like they wanted you to spaz the fuck out. They wanted you to be emotionally unstable, unhinged, but you didn't give it to them. You were clean cut and decisive with the King of Swords energy, cutting through all the bullshit and manipulation, and the truth getting told about these partnerships as well as these third parties, and these third parties are fighting amongst each other. People are really seeing who really the people who are really unhinged, and the truth is coming out whether they like it or not. Take it as resonates. And they're blocked from you. That's just what it is. They've already received the message that people are cut, like all blockages have been removed, but you cut them off and blocked them out of your energy. They have no access to you. And you're moving forward by any means necessary with the Knight of Wands energy. They are fighting. Because they did all of this to compete with you by any means necessary, and this shit didn't work out in their favor. You're still moving forward in the right direction. Take it as it resonates. And the truth got told, Ace of Swords, and you set boundaries. That's just what it is. You set boundaries. And they're in the Nine of Swords, having mad anxiety and panicking because they have no access to you. They have no access to your energy. They have no access to your protection. They have no access to nothing concerning you, physically as well as in the 3D. And they know this. They're cut off. Yeah, my mic is on, thank God. But they're cut off. They have no access to you. So it's like, and then on top of that, they can't find a way to get into your energy at all. And what's unsettling most is the fact that you're finding out everything and you have not, they don't know what you want, if that makes sense. They don't know how you're going to go about things because they're, like I said in several readings, they're used to people backlashing at them, yelling at them, spazzing out, You're doing none of that. That's what's scary to them. Future outcome. And they know, and the thing is, the magic that they sent out is going directly back to them. So they're afraid of what's about to come back in because they know what they manifested. Future outcome. They know what they manifested. And they're scared now. Four of Wands, because your harvest is coming into you whether they like it or not. They don't like that shit. They're being like, because they're coveting. They know that you could have marriage coming in for you. They're coveting that shit with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They're coveting it. They want what's coming towards you, but they can't get it. Chariot card. They're blocked from coming towards you or blocked from moving forward in the same direction you're going, and they can't come with you. That's just what it is. And they're out of your energy. They're upset about this. Yeah, because they've already burnt all of their bridges. There is no connection to you or your energy or to anybody else's energy. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. 1 second. Sorry about that. They're in their head with the Four of Swords because they burnt all of these bridges. They did. And it's something about, like, you following your intuition and staying balanced and stable. All this magic that they did, the truth came out about all of this. They were expecting, if they were trying, that they were going to be able, they're in their head because of the fact that all this balance and stability, they thought they were going to be able to come keep it hidden so somebody would come and save them with the Knight of Swords energy. But that's not what happened. 3:03 on the clock. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they thought if they kept something hidden, it was not going to, like, things will work out in their favor. That's not what happened. The truth came out and you won. 6 of Wands energy, 5 of Cups, and they're sad crying over spilled milk because they've been exposed with the Sun card. Everything they try to keep hidden was exposed, and they can't delay you from moving forward. They're in the 5 of Swords self-destructing because nobody is fighting with them, going back and forth with them with the 8 of Pentacles because you're in your sole purpose, and they're losing everything with the 5 of Pentacles. They've lost whatever job that they have. They've burnt every bridge that they've had. So this shit is genuinely over. People have cut them off as well as set healthy boundaries. They set boundaries and cut these people off. You could have as well. And they're going through a major trial right now. But it's like they're in denial about the fact that they're in the fucking tower. It's like It's like everything is crumbling around them. But they're just, and I said this in my last reading, because it's like everything around them is crumbling, but they're just staring at you, at what you're doing. And because you're not going through shit, it's like they don't want to accept of what's going on around them. And it's well beyond any type of repair, but they didn't know that shit it was never going to be repaired once these truths got out, because of the fact of how much and how long they have lied. You know what I'm saying? This shit is over. They don't understand just how over this shit is. Yeah, and they're upset about this because they feel disconnected from you. Ace of Wands energy, because everything has been illuminated and you're getting your Ace of Cups. That's just what it is. Everybody is seeking the truth with the Queen of Swords energy, Page of Wands. That's just what it is. Whatever you're doing, honing a new skill, talent, and or ability, as well as what you're doing creatively, whilst is exposing all of this shit. This magic is being cut dry. But it's also, you cut them off. There is no more stalemates to what's coming in for you with the Three of Wands. These people from your past, let it, like, these could be people that's from your past or people you may have known for a very long time. Take it as it resonates, or grown up with. Take it as it resonates. I said that like 3 times. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They're going through a major Ten of Swords, dog. Meanwhile, you're just waiting for your ships to come in. This was supposed to come to you when you were a child for some, but it's like a Ten of Swords of what they've been doing since you were a child. They were naive, thinking that they were going to be able to deceive you and lie to you and keep this illusion and betrayal going forever, if I'm being honest with you. Ace of Pentacles. But they know that this shit is over. They was trying to keep this secret, this Ace of Pentacles, but you followed your intuition and everybody awakened to what they've been doing. They've been exposed. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch, or somebody extremely materialistic. And they feel like a fool now because of the fact that everybody knows you're innocent. They thought they were going to be able to lie on you forever. That shit did not work out in their favor. God, and they know what they manifested. They manifested this shit for their lives. That's just what it is. That's the thing. They're scared now because you're good. 7 of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Yeah, I cannot make it up. You're following, you could be the High Priestess energy, but you're following your intuition and you're moving forward, and you keep moving forward in the right direction. You keep moving forward in the right direction no matter how much they did, and they're being forced to reflect on their actions. You keep moving forward in the right direction. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what magic they threw your way, you kept moving forward in the right direction. They've been trying to block you this entire time from going in the right direction, but you keep going. Like, it doesn't matter. You just keep trucking along. Like, for real. You just easing on down the road, for real. No matter what come in. You already walked away from these people that have been trying to block you. And they're being forced to walk away because you blocked them from your energy. You keep moving forward no matter what they do. 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Take it as a resonates. There's nothing they can do about this. Clarify the 10 of Swords sideways. They're spazzing out because of this shit, man. When I tell you they're spazzing. A karmic feminine. This person could be pregnant. Take it as it resonates. This karmic ass woman that's extremely codependent on other people. They're going through a horrible ending. They know what's coming in for them with the 3 of Wands energy. This person was completely dependent on getting access to something. They're throwing a whole tantrum because of you reaching new heights and a new different trajectories. You moving higher. They're throwing a tantrum, bro. They throwing a whole ass tantrum because they feel like a fucking fool because you're innocent. Take it as it resonates. You're innocent. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and like people are coming in to help you. This karmic feminine, this codependent female that's pregnant is mad. Queen of Swords energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini doesn't have to be, but everybody's seeking the truth around an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it could just simply, they're seeking the truth around the lies about what somebody said. But it's also your integrity and honesty, bro. You set boundaries with these people. You can set boundaries with this Queen of Pentacles and your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you awaken to the bullshit. You could be an Emperor energy, take it as it resonates, but it's like this Emperor has awakened and they're crying over spilled milk. These third party individuals, take it as it resonates because of all these illusions that they had going. You're moving forward by any means necessary. Knight of Wands energy. And they know it's a missed opportunity when it comes to some type of marriage or harvest that's coming in for you. 4-4 could be significant because everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to with the Justice card, and they're being forced to take accountability of their past actions. Whatever you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, or ability, is exposing the fuck out of them. But it's causing justice to come in. Your determination, willpower to keep moving forward has a whole community in their heads with the Nine of Swords. Take it as they are angry and having nightmares, paranoid, and having mad anxiety. A Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. These people that was doing all this glamour magic and sex magic and root work to try to bind you with the Devil card. But you're too strong and too pure. Your intuition. They're angry about this. And everybody's cutting through the bullshit and manipulations of a mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. They're being forced to let this shit go. Six of Swords. This change is coming in. When it, like, they thought they were going to be able to change things with this deception, lies, and illusions, but you set boundaries. But this change is coming in. They don't like the change that's coming in, though. But your boundaries are up and it's set, and there's nothing they can do about it. Clarify the Three of Cups sideways. Yep. Your boundaries are up to, like, people are setting boundaries with these third-party individuals, these three, with the Three of Cups and shit, and they keep trying to attack you. But it's like this magic is not hitting you. They're triggered because this magic is not hitting you. That's the problem. Like, they can't get it to hit you because you're too strong and too pure, and they're extremely impulsive because of the fact that it's not working. This magic, cannot make it up. This magic they keep trying to do over your Ace of Pentacles because they know this is coming in for you. What your natural skills, talents, and abilities is bringing this in for you. Take it as it resonates. And they're upset about this shit because there's nothing that they can do about it with the Two of Wands. You took back control of your power, your life. That's just what it is. And they're fighting amongst each other, trying to compete and fight with you over something that you already took back. It's your power. It's your energy. That's just what it is. And they're fighting amongst each other, trying to compete with you, all for naught, because you already leveled up. 311 on the clock. They're feeling helpless and powerless, with trying to play victim and shit, because they're losing everything. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Everything that they did in the past is coming to the light. Page of Swords. The truth is out. And they're in their head because of the fact that they have no connection to you. They burnt all of their bridges. They're in their head about your intuition as well, High Priestess. They're angry. The true High Priestess. They're angry about this because of you being balanced and stable. Everything is coming to a complete end with the 10 of Swords for them. Whatever stability they had is over. They know this shit is over. Take that as resonance. You're in your soul purpose. They've been trying to stop you from being in your soul purpose. But somebody is getting caught up. Like, they've been trying to stop you desperately to, like, from being in your purpose. But that cycle is dead, done, and over with. It's something about them using their job and abusing their power as well to unalive people. To take it as it resonates, this shit is over. 4 of Swords energy. They're being forced to let go of this, let go of this money. They don't have a choice. They're going through a major tower and judgment. Take it as it resonates. 2 of Swords. They know this. Page of Pentacles energy. Like, because you're manifesting new for yourself. Chariot card. And you're moving forward. That's just what it is. 6 of Wands energy. They know this shit is genuinely over. Despacito. Let me get one card. They know this shit is a missed opportunity. They're caught the fuck up. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. They know that. They know because you're still moving forward. By any means necessary, your willpower and strength to keep moving forward and following your intuition has this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy in the 9 of Swords. Heavy in their head, especially about a whole community. Because whatever you're doing online, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing is exposing everything. And it's triggering to them. 313 on the clock. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Yep. It's a death to these people working with them. Take it as it resonates. There could be a whole community fearing death. Yep. They've already received a message, and they've been trying to delay something about an unaliving coming to the light with the Sun card, but it's already came to light. They can't delay this shit. They already received this message. Yeah. They know this shit is over, dead, done, and over with. Whether they like it or not, everybody's moving forward with the Chariot card, because you've already won with the 6 of Wands energy. These people that partnered up together being investigated about this prosperity and abundance, and they're being forced to reflect on their on what they did. But you were able to pull your energy back, and your prosperity and abundance is coming towards you. You're moving forward in the right direction, and they're angry about it. King of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's something about you being in the King of Cups energy, emotionally, mentally, spiritually stable. Yep. angry, and you blocked out this King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, because everything got illuminated, and you healed. You healed and walked away. That's just what it is. And they can't blend energies with you. Future outcome. Future outcome. Yeah. Knight of Swords energy. The truth came out. They're being forced to let go of the notion. If you were married to this person, somebody may be thinking that you coming in and saying they need to let go of that notion. That shit ain't happening. But the truth is coming out about a marriage, and they're being forced, like, and they're coveting of what's coming in towards you with the Three of Swords in reverse, because they don't want to accept this loss. They don't want to accept the part that they played in this heartbreak and or loss as well. And they're angry because they can't stop you from moving forward, but they can't move forward with you. You're balanced and stable with Two of Pentacles. Whatever stability or balance that they had has come to a complete end, an abrupt ending with the Ten of Swords energy, because you're in your soul purpose, Eight of Pentacles, and they're losing whatever job that they had. These could be people, somebody could be losing their kids as well with the Six of Cups, because the truth coming out. But it's something about what they did in the past. Their past is coming back, and they're losing everything because the truth is getting told about what they did in the past, as well as the truth about children. Something about children could be coming out too as well, and they're losing everything. When I tell you, they don't, like, bro, they don't want to, dog, Five of Cups in the reverse, dog. They don't want to accept this shit. They're in denial about this. Meanwhile, you're manifesting new for yourself. They're losing everything, dog. When I tell you they have, like, nothing, they're having nothing. They're crying over spilled milk because it's like they feel jaded about the fact that they can't, like, betray you. They can't, like, get over on you. Take it as it resonates. And they don't want to accept this loss. And they don't want, they don't want to accept what they did. They don't want to accept that they literally created this for themselves. They don't want to accept that. Because it's like, to them, you got to understand, with certain people, in their head, they're the smartest. They're the best. They're this, they're that. And they built themselves up so much based off of tearing you down and making it seem like that. And the fact that they have to reflect back and look on the fact that this is all of their fault in their own doing, and that they should have just never touched your shit or fucked with you to begin with, they don't want to accept that shit. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept it. That they are the cause of their own downfall. Because the thing is, what was yours was going to come back to you anyways. Because it was written for you to wake up anyways. They did all of this to try to prevent you, but you already woke up. That's just what it is. Like I said, they could have got readings like when you were a child, when you were young, maybe even before you were born, and they could have been forewarned not to bother you or don't take what's yours. They did not heed that warning. They did not. And now everybody's losing everything. And it's like they don't want to accept the fact that they are the cause of their own down. They don't want to accept that. Because that means they have nobody else to blame. It's being forced to see what you did wrong. And they don't want to do that. They don't want to deal with that. Chariot card in the reverse twice, bro. They know they ain't moving forward with you. You cut off communication and you set boundaries. They have no access. They're in denial about this. Blah. Somebody's tire could have got blown out, but they're in denial about this tower. Check your tire pressure, because people be on some weird shit. But this shit is genuinely over, bro. When I say this shit is genuinely over, this shit is over. They know this shit is over. This shit is over. I'm sorry. This shit is over. They're in denial about this. They're in denial about a tower. Somebody could actually end up crashing their car. Take it as it resonates. But it's just, this shit is genuinely over. Like, this tower is here, baby. This family. That's crazy work. This family caught the fuck up in the Nine of Swords. about a whole community moving forward. Your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. Knight of Wands energy by any means necessary. They know you about to get an Ace of Cups. They mad about that shit. But it's like everybody's cutting through all the bullshit manipulation about how somebody got an Ace of Cups in the past. Especially this mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy. They're in denial about this tower. They refuse. They don't want to accept that they are the cause of their own downfall. They don't want to accept that. Because you got to really think about it. When people, like... they built a false narrative, not just for you, but also for themselves. For them to actually accept that they are the cause of their own downfall, bitch, please. They don't like that shit. They don't like that shit, bro. They don't, because it's like, you were stupid. It's like acknowledging that you were wrong and you were dumb. You made stupid ass decisions and you want you play stupid ass games and you want stupid ass prizes. And it's like they don't want to accept, but it's not just they don't want to accept the fact that they were wrong. They don't want to accept this karma of what they've done because it's all coming back crashing onto them. That's what it is. They don't want to accept this shit. They do not. This family, bro, and they don't want to accept the fact that everybody cutting through all the manipulation and the bullshit. They don't. They do not, bro. They don't, bro. I'm so serious. They don't, bro. This is some narcissistic shit. Because this family built themselves off of lies and then believed their lies. They gained off of lies. Everything they built was a lie and built off of a lie. Their whole facade has come crumbling down. And people are seeing them for who they actually are. They can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they've lost so much face. Five of Swords, damn. You got the Three of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Bro, they holding resentment towards you as if it's your fucking fault. That's wild. They holding resentment towards you as if it's your fucking fault that this is their downfall, even though they were warned not to fuck with you. They could be resenting because whatever status that they had with the King of Pentacles world card, whatever status that they had has come to a complete end with the world card based off their own shit. And they keep trying to play victim because they feel helpless and powerless because you took back control of your power in your life. Two of Wands. They're fighting amongst each other. 5-5 could be significant. They're in the Five of Wands. They were fighting and competing with you and they lost everything. That's just 3:22 on the clock. You won. And they lost. This was the 3:22. This was the biggest gamble of their life. And they gambled shit that was not theirs and stuff that they have nothing to, like, they gambled with money that was never theirs. So they already came in owing. You feel me? They already put bets down in a game and they already owed you. They already owed people. So in this game of winner take all, you took what was yours. And then some. You won. This was an all-in for them, and they lost it all. That's just what it is. But they were meant to lose this because their past came out and told the truth. It was never theirs. They're losing what was never theirs to begin with. So it's like 3:23 on the clock. It was never theirs to begin with. It doesn't matter. It was never theirs to begin with. So it's like they don't want to accept that though. Like that's the thing. They don't want to accept this shit. They do not want to accept this shit. Yeah, but it's going back to where it rightfully deserves. They don't want to accept this loss. They don't want to accept this loss because they know there's no coming back. They know there's no coming back. They know for a fact there's no coming back from this. And they feel jaded. Yeah. Crying over spilled milk because it's already happened. These are decisions that they already made, that they already did. There ain't no coming back from this. That shit is funny. Yeah. because they lack a self-discipline for real, and they keep going in the wrong direction, not giving a fuck about anybody. And the thing is, they keep trying to get people to come back around them to work with them and help them in some type of way, but they fucked everybody over. That's the thing. It's a death to this community working with them, because they literally put them in a position because their whole focus was you. Everything. You. Stopping you. Shit crazy. Bro, y'all remember, and oh my god, I just saw this. I love the Chronicles of Riddick. I don't know if it's the Chronicles of, yeah, it's definitely the Chronicles of Riddick, because Riddick, because there was one before Riddick, and then the Chronicles of Riddick. I believe in the Chronicles of Riddick had Thandie Newton, where sorry, 1 second, where she tried to, basically, they tried to prevent something from a prophecy from being fulfilled, but it ended up they ended up speeding it along. They ended up causing it and speeding it up along, and they're angry about that shit, because that's exactly what it is. It was already written. It was gonna happen, whether they like it or not. They did a lot of deceitful strategies, and now they feel guilty about how they won in the past only because they got caught up, and they're holding resentment because they already did it. There's nothing they can take back. They can't take this shit back. Yeah. And now they're in their head for a source about this magic they did that's coming back to them. They may be like, oh, a desire for peace. Fuck that shit. There is no peaceful outcome. You feel me? This is a peaceful outcome. It's just not peaceful for them. It is what it is. God, Holy Spirit, grant brother, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Leos. This shit is over. They're afraid because of this risk that they took. And the fact that you're free-spirited, like, they can't, you're free. Like, it triggers them how free you are. But that magic they did gotta go back somewhere. Oh, man, now they want to apologize to return. That shit is not working. Nobody wants them around. Because it's like, and the thing is, people don't want them around for, not just because of the magic that they did, but and the magic that the whatever blockages and bindings that they put on other people to keep people blind and shit. They don't want them around because they see their true colors and their true character. It's literally the epitome of who they are. It's crazy. But the thing is, though, yeah, chasing this toxic shit. They still chasing this toxic shit, but they're scared because of what's coming in. These people could be triggered about the fact that their true character. You understand that everybody got faults. Some people are ruthless, but it's literally their true character is being seen. And people don't want to be around that shit. Being honest with you. These friendships are over. You're at peace. They're not. Take it as it resonates. This family fucking, oh my gosh. Curse, hex, and witchcraft. They're not at peace. You're at peace. They're not, because of this witchcraft that they did. This witchcraft. These curses, hexes, vexes, and they was trying to put this on the people that they were friends with, that were working with them too. They're getting caught up in this shit because it's being rejected. They keep trying to do this witchcraft and like magic, hex, vexes, and curses to keep a cycle of delays and or waiting going. That shit is not working, bro. And they're triggered by this shit. That's what they're longing, craving, and aching for, this witchcraft to keep some type of delays or cycle of delays and waiting going. And you're focusing on yourself. And you're starting over in a new direction. Everybody is. And they wanted a second chance to try again to get some type of reconciliation. That's why they keep trying to open people's heart or get people to open their heart to them. And they feeling vulnerable. Because it's being rejected. 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 Rejection. I cannot make this shit up. This magic is being rejected. It's rejected, bitch. This is magic. All this shit is being rejected. Take it as it resonates. Oh, that's funny. You see, girl, like I said, you all don't believe my age gonna slow us down. They obsessing, trying to hold on, clinging on to this foundation, but this foundation has rejected them. They could be spying on these people in this rejection. They're bitter, angry, resentful because it's like they getting left behind. This family getting left behind. This shit is over. Finality, farewells, leave behind, and they're conflicted. It's like they're leaving behind this conflict and shit, or being conflicted about this shit. Karma. They're going through karma and the debt, the consequences of their actions and the debts that they owe spiritually and financially. And they keep trying to attract you in because that's what they're trying to manifest. But everybody keep releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away from this family. Everybody has awakened to the bullshit. And that was unexpected that everything will fall apart. They've been trying to mirror your energy, but that shit is happening, not happening. If they feel hopeless, everything is sinking into, they're sinking into spirit, falling apart. 3:30 on the clock when I said that shit too. They keep trying to deplete your energy to keep you trapped. But they depleted their own energy and they're trapped in their own shit. Of this cycle of, oh, let's have a good time. No, they in their ego about this because everybody's separating and blocking out these people with this non-committal sexual energy that's just trying to delay this change from coming in and cause like distractions. Take it as resonance and have these people delayed. Everything is getting unveiled and coming clean. Take it as a resonance about these past cycles, about what they did in the past too. Everybody is ghosting them and they keep spying, trying to get a second chance to return, but the boundaries are up. The answer is no. From the divine masculine, take it as resonates. The divine masculine has escaped. They're avoiding, blocking, and pushing them away and following their intuition. They have withdrawn their energy. And these people longing, aching, and craving because they feel whatever mask they had has been destroyed. And everybody keeps healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing their energy. This shit is over, bro. And they do not like it, bro. When I tell you these niggas do not like that shit, they do not like it. Because they were relying on divine feminine. They were obsessively trying to keep the divine feminine secret. And they're stressed out and arguing because this sex magic to attach themselves is not working. It's being rejected. They constantly keep doing this sex magic to bind the divine feminine in some type of way. That shit is not working. That shit is over. Because they're desiring for you to fight with them. They want people to fight with them. Go back and forth with them in some type of way, shape, or form. But this cycle is over. You're not doing it anymore. This cycle of you fighting, going back and forth with them, yelling and everything, that cycle is over. This repeated pattern, karmic lesson, you've learned your lesson. It's over. They're angry about that. They're triggered by that. They're triggered by that. They are triggered by that because you're focusing on yourself. But they keep trying to connect to you, but it's like people are connecting the dots about what they did in the past when it comes to these third-party individuals, and they're unstable as fuck because everybody is resisting them, trying to cause mixed signals or illusions surrounding what's going on. Everybody got clarity about their true intentions. These shallow, hollow, empty people, and they're bored with this fucking family. They see them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with this shit. That's just what it is. They're bored when it comes to this family, somebody that's pregnant, and these parents. They're bored. They already know the truth. They're bored. They don't want no parts. Everything has reached this breaking point. Everybody is aware of the bullshit of them chasing this toxic shit every day. And they're afraid now because they're getting met with silence. They're getting stonewalled. You're not arguing with them. You're not going back and forth with them. You know the truth about all of the secrets that they've been obsessively relying to keep secret. They've been trying to keep the divine feminine in a secret, but it's also they were obsessively trying to keep something secret about the fact that they were relying on divine feminine's energy. And they're stressed out and arguing amongst each other because they keep trying to do the sex magic to bind the divine feminine or bind themselves to the divine feminine or bind you to a commitment. They keep trying to take this risk, but they're sad because this shit is over. They've lost. They're depressed about this loss. 3:33 on the fucking clock. And then cloudy judgment and illusions. They keep trying to apologize to return just to cause like illusions. To cloud your judgment. It's not working. About somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. But you've already walked away. Everybody already got a clear head perspective and knows what's going on about this confusion that they keep trying to do. They feel like a victim because of all these lies. They keep trying to paint themselves as a victim because of all these lies and deception and dishonesty that they're getting caught up for because everybody has a clear head perspective about it. But they keep trying to paint this to trick you. That's their fantasy, but you keep healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing your energy of these people that's been wearing a fucking mask, and their mask has been destroyed. That's just what it is. Divine masculine has escaped, too. They know this. Like, you're gone. You're gone. This repeated pattern of them doing this, keeping it in a cycle, is over. That shit is over. That shit is done for. I'm so serious. Take it as it resonates. This repeated pattern, they keep trying to get this repeated pattern of a karmic lesson of you breaking down your defenses or in them trying to get back into your energy. But they have no way to protect themselves now. Because this repeated pattern and karmic lesson that they keep trying to go for is over. You're not fighting with them, and this them doing this spell work, you escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing them away. They have no access to you, but they have no protection because you escaped. Because the divine feminine, because the divine masculine escaped. Both of them escaped, and everything is getting unveiled, coming clean with these messages, especially about them trying to cause a change to this, like a delay to this change, as well as causing some type of distractions. This shit is over. You're focusing on yourself and starting over in a new direction. They keep trying over and over and over again to get some type of reconciliation to get you to open your heart, but they're feeling vulnerable because of the fact that you reject it. It's being rejected. About them clinging on, obsessing, and trying to hold on to you, hold on to a whole foundation. This family is caught the fuck up, and they're bitter and angry because this cycle has closed out for good. They're bitter and angry. This shit is over for good. They have no protection. They wanted this repeated pattern of karmic lessons of breaking down your defenses, your boundaries, but you already escaped. You're blocking them. You push them away. They have no access to you. That shit is genuinely over. They don't want to admit it, but it really is. And they have no protection. They keep doing this witchcraft to keep this cycle of delays and waiting, because that's what they're craving. They're craving conflict. They want you to fight with them so you can get you back into this cycle. You're not feeding into it. You're not. Because this, their repeated pattern is basically, they do some witchcraft, they get you into cycles of delays and waiting, and then they craving to fight you. They fight you, you get mad at them, y'all go back and forth, and then it's like they start pulling on your energy or finding a way to get into your energy to keep a repeated pattern karmic lesson going to break down your defenses. But you already escaped from this, whatever witchcraft this is. This shit ain't happening. And they have no protection with this witchcraft that they did that's returning to sender. God, Holy Spirit, grant divine light, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages. Yeah, and they're drinking heavily because the law officials is on their ass. God, Holy Spirit, grant divine light, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise message for Leos. This shit is genuinely over. And this, you already escaped, because this repeated pattern was them fighting with you, going back and forth with you, getting you back into a repeated pattern karmic lesson, pulling on your energy, doing this witchcraft, and breaking down your defenses. You've already left. You've already left. And they're drinking heavily because law officials know about these crimes that they committed. This crime has reached its limit. There's no way out of this for them. There is no way out for them, and they know it. Yeah, this crime when it comes to these finances, and they having money problems. Ooh, sorry, my music started playing. This shit is genuinely over. Let's go ahead and close this out. This shit is genuinely over, whether they like it or not. Your guard is up and you're protected. Take that as a resonates. You're not wasting your time. That's the thing. You're not wasting your time. It's a waste of time to try to do this witchcraft towards you to force you back into some type of friendship, because you're at peace. You're happy. You're balanced. They're the complete opposite. You're not wasting your time, but they're wasting their time by trying to do this witchcraft on you. Your guard is up and you're heavily protected from whichever, look. So y'all know I'm not playing with y'all. Your guard is up and you're heavily protected from whatever curse, hex, and witchcraft they keep trying to throw your way. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, you're guarded and you're protected from them trying to bind you to a cycle of delays and waiting. This cycle of delays and or waiting, keeping you suspended in the air in some type of way, that shit is over. Your guard is up and you're heavily protected from this bullshit, from this witchcraft that they keep doing. And they're having mad anxiety about that shit, because they're longing, aching, and craving to cause conflict for you, but it's you're not feeding them any type of energy. You're not. And they have mad anxiety because everybody got more than enough information on them, what they've been doing on social media, and they're losing their shit. Whatever you're doing on social media too is causing them to lose their shit. They're going out of control, these third-party individuals, because they keep trying to take this risk, wearing this clown-ass energy, putting on a whole performance. These people are greedy, lazy, obsessed, and cruel. They keep trying to set you up. These people addicted because of their obsession with you. They're addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with you. They've been trying to silence you, silence your intuition. That shit is not working because you keep following your intuition, and everybody is watching them for their hostility and jealousy towards you, especially after this blood work. This DNA and this blood work proved your lineage, who you are. Take it as it resonates. Everything has been solidified. And that was a surprise to them. Because that's like, it was a surprise, bro. Because everybody found out what their wishes or desires were. These key people in core of the problem. And you're leveling up. Nobody wants to be a part of this. Everybody knows the end of this opportunity. They've already received the message that this is the end. That people have told them that this is over. And you're in alignment. Meanwhile, all these old cases and cold cases is coming back up, and they're going to jail for this shit. Imprisonment for putting on this whole, doing this identity fraud, putting on this whole performance. These snake energies that lied on you, lied about who you are, who they are, who the parents of a child may be, who your parents are, as well as who their parents are. It's exposing everything. Everybody got wisdom and foresight about this shit. It's a death to this cycle. They keep trying to put focus on you, but that shit is over home, dog. The focus is on somebody. Could be like their house is being heavily watched, but it's like they could be putting focus on you because of your house or where you're at, because they can't bind you to this shit. Like they're having mad anxiety. They're craving and desiring for this not to be over. They don't want to stop trying to bind you to some type of conflict, because it's like they're fighting amongst each other because all of these old cases and cold cases is coming back up. And you're not binded to any of this shit. Your guard is up and you're protected. You're not wasting your time with these people. I said this in the beginning. And they're fighting because they couldn't put an end to people believing in you and you telling the truth. They couldn't put an end to that. They've been exposed about this, and it's like they're getting caught up for old cases and cold cases that they've done, because they've done this before with the repeated pattern karmic lesson. They've done this before, and they can't protect themselves from this shit. They can't. Unalivings, the old cases and cold cases of unalivings, as well as their digital backup, like their data got backed up. When I tell you they found out information when it comes to this community, or them spreading around an STD, STI, as well as poisoning people within the community. They're getting caught up for this shit. This change is coming in, and these people keep trying to get close to you because they know you're close to you. What's coming in for you? A miracle is coming. You're getting what you want. They feel like this shit is a miracle, that you're single, independent, alone, and you're getting what you want. Your dreams are coming to you, and they keep trying to get close to you because they're losing their shit, losing control and reckless energy. They know what's coming in towards you, and you freed yourself. They're in reckless energy. You freed yourself. You're free. Divine timing is on your side, and they're being forced to surrender, let go, and give this shit up. You got away from these people, and you kept away, and now they want to run away. They're mad because it's the fact that you were able to get away. Your talent, what you were born with, your features and your personality. They kept trying to sacrifice you, but you got away from them. And now they want to run away because these sacrifices ain't working, and everybody knows the truth about them doing these sacrifices to you to try and get a new beginning. But they know for a fact you're getting your new beginning. And they keep trying to cause illusions. They have eternal regret about causing these illusions to try to get a new beginning, or getting a new beginning in the past. They're getting caught up for this shit now. Also, something about animal cruelty. They're being investigated for all of this shit. They could be drinking heavily because they trying to go back and forth with you. But it's like they've been exposed. They've been exposed for trying to go back and forth with you, or doing all of this shit. And they're having money problems. These tyrant energies that spy on people to cause them misfortune and to seduce them. They're getting caught up for this shit. There is no way out of this for them. There is no way out. When I tell you there's absolutely no way out of this for them, I mean there's absolutely no way out. They know there's no way out of this for them. There's no way out. There's no way out. They getting caught up for multiple unalivings, bro. But it's also because of the fact that they've done this before. They keep trying to set you up. They're getting caught up for setting people up in the past, but they can't set you up. Take it as it resonates. And they keep trying to go back and forth with you because they have no protection. They keep being like, it's not over, it's not over, it's not over, but you've already escaped. You've already left. They keep trying to set you up over and over and over again when it comes to this chaos that they've been causing. Something about a house and or a home, they keep trying to attract you towards them, but the focus is on them because everybody knows the truth about unaliving or unalivings, and they all know the truth about them going to jail for this shit, for this identity fraud, for these lies, for this poisoning, this, like, they getting caught up. They've already received a message. 3:44 on the clock. They've already received the fucking message. They've already received the message. You escaped and you are avoiding and blocking them and pushing them away. And when you escape, whatever livelihood that they had, whatever job that they had, they've lost it. Whatever, how they were making their money, they not making it no more. That shit is over. And it's like they keep trying to go back and forth with you because you're blocking them and they can't get into your energy or get near you. And you were the sole reason they were making money, and they can't set you up because you're not wasting your time. You're not about to go around these people. You're not about to go around these people. They know you're not coming back around because your guard is up and you're heavily protected. They can't set you up. They keep trying to do this witchcraft, but you're protecting yourself from these people. Your guard is up to these people wearing a mask. These people wearing a mask is binded to this shit. Law enforcement is on their ass. Law, a lawyer, judge, police, officials, everything has been leaked. They've been exposed. The law officials know about this money. They having hella money problems, drinking heavily. Especially because it's a death to this shit. It's a death to this communication. Like, bro, this shit is over. They received some type of information about, in this information they may have found out, and whatever they backed up, whatever digital footprint or whatever data that got backed up, it proved that they were around, spreading around this STD, SDI, and that they were planning to do that shit, that shit was planned out on their part. That's another thing. And they keep trying to bind you, but they can't delay you anymore. These delays is over. Take it as it resonates. And they keep trying over and over and over again to force some type of reconciliation because they're fighting amongst each other, because all these old cases and cold cases that's coming back up. All of these cases is coming back up. It keeps coming back up. They can't get out of this shit. For the dear life of them, they not getting out of this shit. These people from your past, a forgotten person, old friend, take it as it resonates, that was paying people to put on a whole performance about this shit. These third-party individuals that took this risk, they got more than enough information on these people and what they've been doing, not just on social media, but just period. They're losing their shit. And what you're doing on social media is pissing them off. Take it as it resonates. These greedy people that's lazy, obsessed, and cruel. That you keep following your intuition and they keep trying to silence you, dog. These people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, obsessed with you. Because there's no way out of this for them, bro. They know. That, like, all the chaos that they've caused, they're fighting amongst each other because all the chaos that they've caused, everything they've done is coming back to their ass. And they're trying to force some type of reconciliation by trying to cause chaos in your life. This is something that they've done in the past that they keep trying to do, but it's not working this time. Take it as it resonates. Because they can't set you up. Whatever you're not obsessed with these people, but it's also something about you not being addicted to drugs, alcohol, or toxic attachments. They can't set you up. That's the repeated pattern karmic lesson. Maybe in the past when they had other people got addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments to be able to get back in their energy, and that shit ain't working with you. It's not. It's not, because you're not like these other people, and they're having eternal regret about this shit. They're having regrets, these third parties, because they're not attached to you. You escaped. That's just what it is. They have eternal regret for all these illusions that they caused because they're getting caught up for it now. They caused all these illusions. They have eternal regret for doing all of these illusions to get a new beginning in the past. And everybody got foresight about these rituals that they keep trying to do on you, on your talent, skills, and abilities. And the fact that you were able to get away and keep away and free yourself. They're angry about this shit because divine timing is on your side and they're being forced to let go, surrender, and give this shit up. They're losing their shit. Out of control. Reckless ass energy. Mad as hell. Mad as hell. Mad as hell. Somebody could be getting into a car. I really feel like somebody about to get into a car crash. Because in the lose control, it's like a car crash. And it's like, they don't want to, it's like they're refusing to accept. Because you have firm, wide awake, clean, decisive, wide awake. Like, these third parties are refusing to accept that you have escaped. They have been blocked from you, blocked from your energy. You're avoiding them. That you're gone. You freed yourself. They don't want to accept this. They don't want to accept the fact that they have no money. Their whole livelihood was based off of you. They don't want to accept it, even though they've been cut off. Their funds have been cut off, and that they've been investigated this whole entire time. They could be trying to avoid coming into contact with law officials because of this investigation, because they know they about to get taken in. But it's like they're being investigated for all this witchcraft. They're being investigated for everything they did, how they were earning their money. They're not gaining any. They've already been cut off. They've been cut off, and you're not wasting your time. They've been investigated for this witchcraft, for this money they had access to that they were never supposed to have access to. They're having money problems. They're having hella money problems. These people wearing a mask because your guard is up and you're protected from all of this magic they've been projecting towards you. When I tell you the focus is completely on them and they keep trying to attract you in, somebody could be going outside your house. These key people cause a problem, but it's something about a home. They keep trying to attract you to them in some type of way because you're leveling up. Everybody knows it's the end of this opportunity, and they know that, and nobody wants to be a part of this shit anymore. And they've already received this message, communication. Take it as a resonance. People have ended communication with them too. They're extremely emotional because you're in alignment. They're emotional about this risk that they took to wear this mask, and it's been solidified that this change is happening. Take it as a resonance. And they're being heavily watched because of their hostility and jealousy towards you, because you're getting your desires, especially when it's after this blood work. This blood work and DNA proved who you are, your lineage, and who they are. It's more than enough information. Social media, and they're losing their shit. They're losing their shit, bro. Whatever you're doing on social media is exposing the fuck out of them. But they're having hella money problems. And they're binded to this shit. Because this is what the fuck they manifested. This is what they manifested, bro. Passionately. They keep trying to cause delays to you because they don't want you to be able to walk away. But you already did. You already left, bro. It's like they're refusing. They're refusing to see that you're already gone. That's basically what it keeps coming back to. They're refusing to acknowledge that you're already gone. These tyrant energies that spy on people to cause them misfortune and seduce them. Law officials is on their ass. They could be drinking heavily because they are exposed. They've been exposed. They've been exposed. They got eternal regret because all of this shit has been exposed. Look, you got confession, Ace of Wands, illumination. Everything is coming out. Everything has came out. And you cut off karmic cords with the etheric cords at the bottom of the deck. Secrets. I cannot make this shit up. All of these secrets got revealed and these people got cut the fuck off. They got cut off. They got cut off. They're cut the fuck off. They're not in your energy. They can't get access to you. They feel like they self-sabotage because all these secrets got revealed. This family is caught the fuck up. They are caught up. And this witchcraft ain't hitting you because you got good juju. You got good dharma. They got bad karma. Secrets revealed. That's just what it is. 3:53 on the clock. They don't want to accept this shit. But it's like they're refusing to. Even though whatever they were doing to make money off of your name has been cut off, cut dry. They have no access to it anymore. They have no access to the funds that they reallocated, that people have found. They have no access to none of this shit. They've been cut off. Blood work proved everything. Let me get one card for Leos, please. And they don't like it. Because you surrendered it up to the universe, to the divine. They're being forced to do so as well. They don't have a choice but to surrender. You keep healing yourself and you keep bearing everything to the world. These people wearing a mask are in scarcity mindset because they feel betrayed about your intuition. You following your intuition and you being in celestial alignment. Bitch, bye. Because you shined a light on everything and you stepped into your season and your harvest is coming in. You're getting your desires as you awaken and you're leveling up. As you forgive your soul, you have freed yourself. You're going through a radical rebirth and they're angry about it. And they can stay being angry about it. Suck a dick. They getting caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. God, Holy Spirit, grant your prosperity. Please give me one card for Leos. This shit is over. Essence, Eton seduction, bro. Cause, man, they keep trying to, like, they may have been trying to send somebody in to seduce you or get you to go a certain route. This shit did not happen. You kept yourself, you kept your essence. You were guided by your ancestors and they don't like it. Somebody may be trying to seduce people, but their essence is not working. They felt like if they were able to like seduce somebody or seduce you, everything will be restored. That's not how that works, baby. But everything is being restored the way it's supposed to be. 3:55 on the clock. Whether they like it or not, they don't have. That's just what it is. God, please spirit, prosperity. Please let me get one card for Leos. It's something about what you're creating. Whatever you're creating is restoring balance. This seduction shit ain't working. Take it as it resonates. Let me get one card, please, for Leos. This shit is crazy. What we got? Nope. Desert balance. I wanted to flip out, but nah. Yeah, they're being forced to surrender. You're coming into union. Take it as it resonates because you found balance within the chaos. Bliss, trust. You are protected. You are protected. A whole community is transcending and figuring this shit out. Take it as it resonates because they're paying attention. They're paying attention to what's going on. Yeah, and you did it with grace. Solo, sex, magic, divine, feminine. You're in alignment. That's just what it is. And they're angry about that shit. Everybody is paying attention to the truth. Divine, feminine, magic alignment, stability, starseed. They keep trying to glamour the past, but that shit is over. They can't glamour this shit no more. There is no more glamour magic. There is nothing they can do. Take it as it resonates. They're being forced to surrender this shit. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. Whatever witchcraft that they may have been doing to try and prevent you from walking away, that shit is over. Everything is getting unveiled. Everything is getting unveiled. There is no way out of this for these people, this family. Take it as it resonates. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, family. Take it as it resonates. This shit is over. A whole community has put a death to the bullshit. They found out the truth. And whatever magic they keep trying to send your way, you got your guard up and you're protected. They can't bind you. You've already left. You've already escaped. You already escaped. Divine masculine has already escaped. Divine feminine has already escaped. A whole foundation has already left them behind. And the thing is, what they're really pissed off about is the fact that you're stepping into union into another union. They don't like it. Whether it's a union with your highest self or another union elsewhere. They're angry about what's coming in for you and they're coveting what's coming in for you. They don't like that for you, which is wild. Like the fact that I have to say that. But they don't like that coming in for you. And they're going through the shit that they're going through. But they're going through what they've been going through. What they're going through because of the shit that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, their past is coming back to haunt their ass. And that's just what it is. Alabasasepo. Alabasasepo means union. And as the traditional card of lovers, we see harmony and love represented as the two bodies dance in front of a stage with a winged band. Both aspects of the lovers dance uninhibited as the ground around them sprouts two cannabis plants. One female, one male. Only the female produces the fruit, but the union is the foundation. This card appears to you when balance of a union needs to be balanced. This could be a union within yourself or a union with another spirit. You see this represented in the man's face as he smiles towards his partner. He has transferred the love of sharing trust with his parents to his lover. This card reassures you that you have outgrown these previous bonds that may not be rooted in foundation, and that you can move forward with true love in your heart. Alabas Asepo has come forward to teach oneness in relationships. Not all relationships are romantic. This card reminds you to look at your friendships and extended family too. If this card has come forward, you may need to ask yourself, who showed me what the structure of relationships can look like? Do I compromise my morals, authenticity, and or happiness for others? Take it as it resonates. These people are angry. Like, they angry, dog. It says, let it all go. Say aloud, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God/Goddess has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. And that's basically what's going on. But this magic is returning to sender. Whoever's put this magic out to keep this cycle of delays and waiting, this family, to try and get you back into conflict, to get you in a repeated pattern of karmic lesson, they caught the fuck up. And it's like they keep trying to break down your boundaries over and over and over again because they're not protected. You escaped. You're avoiding them, blocking them, and pushing them away, and they have no money. They have no livelihood. They have no way of earning money because of them getting caught up for what they did. And they're refusing to see that shit. 4 o'clock on the dot. They don't want to accept the fact that you have a union coming in. They don't want to accept that. They don't want to accept the fact that you created oneness within yourself. They don't want to accept that either. They're really angry about that shit. They're angry. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. They're angry because you cut off all karmic cords. You cut them out. You followed your intuition. You freed yourself. These people are getting caught up for setting people up. You're not wasting your time going back around. You're protected from these people. You got your guard up. They're angry about it. They're angry because they're binded to this shit. And they can't walk away from this. They can't walk away from all these old cases and cold cases that's coming back up. That's why they're trying to force some type of reconciliation. And it's not coming for them because you're not coming back around. You're not wasting your time. You've escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing them away. But it's like they're refusing to see that you've already walked away. They're refusing to see that people have detached themselves. They're refusing to it's not even refusing to see. They're refusing to accept it. They're refusing to accept it. That's what it comes back down to. They're refusing to accept that this curse and witchcraft is not working and that is literally going back to them. They're refusing that. But they're also refusing the fact that they have no protection to this magic that's coming back. They have no protection. They're refusing. It's like, it keeps like all of these cards, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, Chariot in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse. They're refusing to acknowledge the part that they played. They don't want to be honest with you. This karmic feminine, this fake ass empress, take it as it resonates. This person could be pregnant, angry-ish. They're angry because it's like they don't want to accept this shit. They're throwing temper tantrums and angry. And the fact that you won't come back and fight with them, won't go back and forth with them, is triggering. Because you won't allow them to get back in your energy. You just won't do it. You won't allow them back in your energy. The door is shut. You have already walked away and escaped. Everything that they're going through right now is of their own accord. You have no parts in this. They keep trying to get you back into the cycle of repeated pattern of breaking down your boundaries and getting back in. Meanwhile, they have no protection to this magic that's coming back. And you're nowhere to be found because you've already walked away. You've already escaped. You've already left. It's like you've already left. You've already left. Like, I don't know what to tell this person. It's like they're refusing to acknowledge the fact that you're already gone, even though they know you're gone. They've been told you're gone. They heard from other people have told them they're gone, they're not doing this shit no more. They've been told on multiple occasions that this shit is genuinely over, that you don't want no parts. They don't want no parts. But it's like they're refusing to accept reality. That's why firm, wide awake, and decisive came up in reverse. They're refusing to accept the reality that is. They're refusing. But it doesn't matter what they want or them refusing reality. But the reality is people are escaping, avoiding, and blocking and pushing them away. And they're seeing it firsthand. The drugs must be strong in this one. They must be doing some heavy shit. Because it's like, to be that much in denial is crazy. 4:04 on the clock when I said that. To be that much in denial about the fact that people are not around, people have told them straight up. People have communicated to them, do not contact me, I'm not a part of this, I don't want no parts, and cut them off, done blocked them, changed their numbers for some, and they're still in the energy of, this is not happening, this is not happening. To be in that type of mindset, you have to be on some heavy ass drugs. And this person is pregnant. This family and these people, this person specifically is pregnant. You gotta be on some heavy ass drugs. You gotta be. You have to be. There is no skirting around that shit. You gotta be on some heavy ass drugs to be in this energy, to be acting like that and doing that shit. You have to be. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is crazy. Cause this is what's gonna happen. This person is gonna, when I tell you, when the drugs stop and they have no access to any more drugs, and they're going to be caught up with the force to live the reality that it is, they're going to have a fucking breakdown, to be honest with you. But the thing is, they're not crazy enough not to go to jail. They're not crazy. That's just what it is. They may be trying, they not crazy enough to not go to jail. They know they're going to prison. They've already received the message that they're going to prison. Imagine being, receiving the message that you're going to prison. Everybody around you telling you they don't want no parts because they all know the truth. They're telling them they know the truth. And they done broke it down for them. And then they cut them off and blocked them and changed their number. Imagine somebody still in their head keeping this facade going. This illusion going. That's crazy. That's all I got for Leos. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and WeirdLee. They're refusing to accept that this shit is genuinely over. That everything that they've done and what they're caught up in is of their own choices. They have nobody to blame but themselves. That's it. And for somebody who does not take accountability, for people who don't take accountability, this is, wow. They never thought this would come to an end. They never thought this shit would come to a head, but it did. All right. Well, don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual bath, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scriptures, stay prayed up, and remember, whatever you do, whatever you subscribe to, make sure you got self-love. Because these people, especially, they don't love themselves. Because if you love yourself enough, you wouldn't put yourself through this bullshit, to be honest. Or you wouldn't do it. But they did. You know what I'm saying? But love yourself. For real, for real. And if you feel like nobody is on your side, and you feel like nobody loves you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Bye. This shit crazy.